Okay, so since we talked last, the world has gone insane, and all sorts of bad things are happening. Virus everywhere. Everybody's freaking out. Everybody, at least here in Michigan, you have to wear a mask. It's a $500 fine. So what I did is I ordered this one offline, UltraMasx, spelled with an X at the end, by UltraOne. I think it's a company out of Singapore. Let me recheck that. But it's supposedly the best one that I found. So it's got all the HEPA filters. It's got fans in it. It's got so it keeps you cool. All these kind of things. It looked like it was about the best one. I spent, I want to say it was like $100. I think it was like 109 or everything with tax. And I just saw it online. It had all the criteria, and plus it looked kind of sweet. So I figured if I'm going to wear a mask, I might as well wear a cool one that I like that does protect against all the crazy things that are out there. So I will open it up and let you know what I think about it. All right, inside the box. It's got a staple in it. That's what's making it a pain. Okay. Got instructions, got USB charger. Looks like kind of the old Android charger. I don't remember which one that is specifically. This is, not sure what that is. I'll find out. This is the filter that it comes with here. Put that down there. Put that down there. No, it does not come with that hand grip strength thingy. Right, cards. And then the mask itself. It's actually a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be honest. It's got the loops here for the strap, power button, looks like maybe variable speed, but yeah, it's actually pretty stinking light. And then these look like they get hooked on here. Oh, it's got a filter in it already. So it looks like it comes with 2 filters. Okay, so just by pinching the sides of the filter, then there's the inline fan that's in there. I guess it's a HEPA filter, and it just clips again right on in here. Oh, I turned it on. Oh, okay. And you just replace the front end of it. It's magnets. Okay. So it's like magnetically held on. That's cool. Now when turning it on, I don't know if you can hear it. It's a very slight hum. Change the speed. So it's got 2 speeds. Cool. Okay, it takes a little bit of stretching. You kind of have to really stretch these out to get them to loop around here. But in essence, that is how they stay on your head. It is rather light. It's very plasticky though. That's the one thing. It's all kind of like a light, made of a light plastic. It looked a little bit metallic-like online. For my head, might need to adjust these a little bit. Not too bad. Put the fan on. It's actually not bad. It's like a, the seal stays pretty sealed. Even though it kind of feels like it's not on your face all the way. But it stays sealed pretty well. When you breathe in, you can kind of feel like the resistance of the filter. But when you put the fans on, it kind of makes it to where that's not as noticeable. So I'm gonna try wearing it a little bit long term today, just to mess with it while I'm out shopping, and see if it actually feels good when you wear it long term. But it doesn't. It's not uncomfortable. I was thinking it might be uncomfortable, but the silicone really holds to your face and kind of seals everything in. Okie dokie. So I've worn the mask for a few days, tested it out. Overall, I like it. It's pretty good, but there's a couple things that are a little bit annoying that kind of bothered me. Maybe they'll bother you. One thing is these ear bands. For me, at least, they were way too big. When I had it on, it was like, felt like it was hanging off my face, and it would kind of like lean forward a little bit. That kind of sucks. So what I did is I just tied them in a little knot at the end, and it's still not. Now it's almost too short. So now when I have it on, it's like tugging on the back of my ear, and after like a half hour or so, it starts to kind of irritate a little bit and hurt a little bit. But other than that, what is good, I really like the airflow. The first setting is low. When you push it again, it goes up to high. Honestly, the only thing I keep it on is high. The low one, when I'm wearing it, I barely feel it at all. But the high, when it's on high, it actually feels pretty refreshing. It feels kind of cool, like cool air is like blowing on your face through the HEPA filter. Maybe there's a shorter size of these bands, but I just ordered. I don't even remember if it asked me for a size or not. I just ordered whatever, and it gave me these really long ones. So maybe there's ones that are shorter. And then usually I have to kind of do one more loop to get it to kind of sit right. Click it on, click it twice, puts it on full power mode. Then I can feel it, like my face feels cool. So you don't really get as much of a you don't really get as much like condensation-y type feeling all over your face. It does happen. I did wear it for a few hours one time, and it did kind of get that way, but really not as bad as a regular face mask. This is all like silicone in here, super easy to clean. I just use like an alcohol swab, just a little spray on in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It does come with a little carrying pouch, microfiber. It definitely smudges. Like the plastic is smudgy. It's shiny, it's smudgy. It doesn't really look super new after you've touched it up. So there is that. But I don't know that people are really even looking at that or paying attention to it. Let me read you the specs that are on here. Ultra Protection. State-of-the-art 4-stage HEPA filter membranes filtering 95% of suspended particles above PMO 0.3 and 100% above PM1 certified CEROHS KN95. Whatever. So yeah, it definitely protects against a bunch of stuff. Ultra ventilation, active 2-speed electric turbofan provides optimal airflow even for sports activities and a refreshing feeling, especially in warm climates. Okay, I did run around with this thing on and try to do sports activities. It is possible. I would say it is less than comfortable. You definitely do get a lot of condensation buildup at that point. The ventilation is good. I found it to be excellent for just walking around doing everyday activities. It's also like 95 degrees out and super humid every day here in Michigan. So you got to take that with what it is. But yeah, I did do a little running around just to test that part. It definitely got a lot of condensation, and it was not super kind I don't know that I would play sports in it. I would just probably not wear a mask at that point. Ultra comfortable. Yes, like I said before, I sized it up right and tied up the little stretchy ear things. It felt like it was falling off all the time. Now that I've got that, it definitely fits super comfortable. It says limited surface at contact with your skin and medical grade silicone face seal make it comfortable for hours with no vapor fogging your glasses. Again, I did get a little bit of a vapor fog when you're wearing this face. And it is right, it does have minimal contact with your face because it just sits on the front of your face and on the kind of the bridge of your nose. It does very good job. It does a very good job sealing. That I will say. When I first tried it on, I was messing with it. It didn't feel like it would seal really well. Once it was fitted right, it seals real well. That's not an issue. But the fogging does occur. I don't really wear glasses that often. But maybe it was just the humidity. But as I exhale out of the mask, it starts to come out these top vent here and goes kind of like into where my eyes are as I exhale. So that's one thing. When I did put my glasses on as just a test, every time I exhaled, it did fog them up a little bit. It didn't do it as much though with my sunglasses on. With like the Ray-Ban Aviators, honestly didn't notice it at all. It was only when I put on my actual prescription glasses that I noticed some fogging. So again, it was kind of hit and miss. And then ultra sustainable, rechargeable via USB and reusable with the UltraMasx Ultra Filter cartridges lasting 3 years, minimizing environmental impact. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I didn't use it enough to have to change out the filter. But I did have to get a couple charges out of it. I wore it enough for that. And it charges pretty fast. I just put it in the car. I kind of sit it upside down in a cup holder and then just plug it in to the USB port in my truck. And yeah, it charged up pretty darn quick. And once it was at a full charge, it lasts quite a long time. I don't know exactly how long because I didn't time it, but it was a while. And like I said, I had to wear it a lot because I was standing in line at restaurants and standing in line at stores, shopping and stuff like that. So, and those lines were long. So I was wearing it a lot. That's my review of it. If you don't mind spending $100, I think it is better than just a regular mask. I was wearing a surgical mask for a while, and then I was wearing just like a face covering like bandana thing for a while. And I got to thinking to myself, look, if I'm going to wear this mask, I might as well wear one that is basically able to block out the stuff that I want to block out. And it might as well be comfortable. So again, I didn't mind spending the $100 or whatever it was. It was about $100. I just thought it was worth it, especially if it's reusable. I don't have to go around buying new masks and things like that. Yes, I do have to change the filter. I get that. There is something to change on it. But again, I think the quality-wise, like when I was looking at it online, it felt like it was going to be a little more expensive feeling This is, although it is high quality, like I said, I haven't had any problems with it, and it seals super well, and it feels like it's doing everything that it's supposed to be doing. It feels kind of like if I squeezed it, I would snap it. I haven't squeezed it, so I don't know that for sure. But the front plate, again, like flexes pretty easily in between your fingers. It's all very plasticky, and it's light, which light is a good thing, obviously. It's on your face. You don't want it really to be heavy. I'm interested to see what improvements they'll make if we have to continue wearing masks forever. But it'll be interesting to see what improvements they make in later models. Again, I have no reason to doubt the quality at this point. The magnets snap really secure. But for paying $100, I thought it would be a little more, I don't know, a little more solid, I guess. But I don't know. I haven't really, compared to all the other masks I bought, Home Depot, ones that I've used when I was dealing with chemicals, dealing with fumes, all those kind of things, it's actually feels better than those, and I'm paying $30-$60 for those, so I guess maybe the price point does make sense for this. That was just my opinion. I just thought it could maybe be built a little more solid. It definitely has a very plasticky type feel to it. Again, also feels like if you drop it, to me, it feels like if you drop this thing, it's done. I haven't dropped it, thank God. But yeah, that's it. That's my review on the I don't know how you spell it. UltraMasx. UltraOne.